All right, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Havoc. So, yeah, so we're starting this investigation. Sakura drew a lot of breath, saying slumped it forward into his chair. There's obviously evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that what the killer her, but according to my profile, she also vomited blood, and I can see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood, though? My profile specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body has been triple session in the handbook. Get maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Not a chance. Byakuya, however, our eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting. Yes, most interesting. Interesting. Don't you agree? No. I don't think I call it interesting. But that made me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. There are short glass scattered around the chest Sakura was singing. Glass is all red, and there are pop and bomb sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on the floor is managed to a triple section of the handbook. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits on the palm of my hand. It's a Monoclone figure. Figure on the floor is managed to triple section of the handbook. Four red bottles lined on a shelf. Inside each bottle is some kind of Monoclone figure. What I'm wondering is how did they get those figures inside the bottles? It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, when a bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have. This is the Monoclone version of that. The Monoclone bottle, if you will. Monoclone bottles had a true blood section in the handbook. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense. The things little by little. Monoclone bottles were sitting on the shelf. Monoclone figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a ball, which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma ball, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. I think it is safe to say that the Monokuma ball was a weapon. There's also something else on the floor. It looks like some kind of wrapper. That's. Do you recognize it, Hina? Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack was had attacked me, right? After we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So I gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in a warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. I really like them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they lost all their flavor. Ina, polka dot candy wrapper been at the True section of the handbook. I, I see that there's also blood near the magazines. There's blood stain in front of the magazine spoon. It must it come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf book stain blood stain has been as a true blood session handbook. The lock is open. It is there on the inside. The handprint. What's the handprint doing here? It looked like someone touched the inside of the locker. And it's, and the handprint all in all the dust. It looks quite fresh too. I say someone was hiding here in the locker room and they left behind a little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid it there until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Fortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not? Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? Yeah, the locker was already open at that point. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So yeah, so then what does the handprint mean? Lock handprints has a two bullet session in the handbook. Sorry about that. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. It looked like a protein drink, but it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of alignments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. This protein can. It got a label on it that says Chem A2. Now I see. Sakura mentioned that had a chemical lab has all kind of health shit. So it's much guy for the chem lab. That's strange. Well, what is it? You see what's scattered around the can? A shards of light blue glass that must be parts of the window that I broke the inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does it matter? I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue. Important clue. I'm not sure. I see how empty protein shit. Empty protein drink has been added to True such an handbook. Chair that was strung up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that that any kind of string or mechanism was used in the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. We already know who did it. Byaka, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. I agree. You agree with me, don't you, Mako? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. And let me help you once find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet up with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Huh? What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, she eventually went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me she's she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monaco file said she died right around them. Telling the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. This is what happened. If I stopped her by forcing it, this would never happen. I see how you feel, man. Byakuya, Towa, and Hero, y'all better come clean, bro. Like y'all better explain yourselves. Possible not to have regrets, I know. He has a constant asked a triple session at him, but the fact that she had asked those three to meet up with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon at the same time, the place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm that just heard with the three of them directly. What about you, Byakuya? What do you want? You're bothering me. No, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick, bro. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And that is true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But would what fool would do what it said and risking being killed by that monster? So you didn't get to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't get to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. So far that so far Byakuya hasn't seen her all day, so he's off the list for now. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Damn, you don't have to be so harsh about it, bro. Byakuya tells me as a trooper session at handbook. With Sakura having killed, yeah, she's not the type that would go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? They would have needed to if they expected to stand a chance against her. So 1 o'clock right now. According to my file, she died at 12 noon. So roughly an hour. That was when Kelvin and I were moving alter ego. Wait, alright, we went through this already. What is there else to be examined? This door was the only way in and out of the rec room. Door doesn't have locked, but there's no evidence that mounts to be tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happens to, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. I have examined both the door and the chair. There's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. Kept the door off from turning and the door from opening. There's no and there was no evidence of the door or the chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Recommend doors man as true blood session in the handbook. Oh, roll call. Have you finished the general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part. We should go probably talk with people now. I'm I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I decided to you'll go in my place. She decided she got a lot more pushy since we had issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with two people I need to hear what they had to say. So I had to speak to both Hiro and Toko. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Okay, so first I will have to talk to. Alright, I'll talk to Toko first. Press doorbell. After a few seconds, uh, the most negative aura I ever felt. The aura toward the cave. She didn't look like she was in a good mood. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya, Byakuya told me she had asked to meet with him. What, she wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So you could tell me about it. I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Togo claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until you prove otherwise, I accept that as fact. Is it good enough that I'm going back to my room? That Toko quickly retreated to her room. Togo's account has been added to True Blood Session Handbook. So that leaves one person. Oh my god. For the second chapter in a row, your ass is suspect, hero. The fuck are you, bro? Oh, they are. Press doorbell. After a few seconds. What am I called? You need something? Yeah, I actually wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet you. How do you know about that? Uh, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awkwarded you? But I'm not the only one that she wanted to meet. Ogre told herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others like I'm passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious, bro. So then you went and meet Sakura with Sakura. No way, I totally did it. Why did you ever do that? Yeah, that's definitely suspicious. Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt. And I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. You can show me the note she gave you. Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets. Sorry, I don't have it anymore. With the big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh? Quickly as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, it's just a bit of trash. I forgot to throw out trash. Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me. Before waiting to reply, Hero quickly slipped back to his room. You're you're definitely suspicious again, Hero. Because at least with Byakuya and Toko's statements, at least they're believable. At least with you, you're acting the most suspicious right now, Hero. There's no way that all there was to it. Pocket transfer as a trooper section in Havoc. Okay, so I heard that from Toko Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can that we found in the rec room. I'm sure it came from the chem lab. Okay, so where should I start? Alright, transport it to the chem lab, and then I'm gonna save. Yeah, save this for the next episode, y'all guys. See you guys next time. Why TV signing